Hello my YouTube fans, this time I'm going to give you a little video I call Overhaul. Reason being is because I have some LEGO sets here that I think you may enjoy. However, now let's cut to the chase. I'm going to show you the good and evil armories. Over here is sort of a clockwork trident. I constructed it because of the throwing stars and the spear, which look kind of like a trident. Which is basically, and these things can be gears if you choose to. Next up is an ice hammer. I don't know why I designed this. It's supposed to be a copy of Thor's Mjolnir, which is supposed to be a bit frozen, kind of modeled after the Ice Titans. Over here is just nothing more than a shotgun. I used a binocular piece, a rotator brick, and a clone trooper blaster to make it. You should make this one yourself if you choose to. A gold lightsaber. Yeah, I'll admit it's pretty cool. But the problem is that people may be thinking, "Oh no, a gold lightsaber? Are you kidding me?" Well, I'd be like, "Look, dude, look it up on Star Wars Wiki, and you'll know where to find it. All right, all right." Next up is the mortar pack. Mortar packs basically have to mean you have to bend over and fire it like it's a tank. However, I'm having a hard time finding a minifigure for it. These are the minifigures. 1 and 2. There's supposed to be a leader. The leader gets the mortar pack. Let me know which one you like better, 1 or 2. And the leader gets the best weapon I got. The minigun. The minigun has, well, many barrels as a minigun can have, 8. And a giant plasma cannon in the dead center. A character can grab this with equal ease. It's supposed to be like a Heavy's minigun, except I made some improvements to it. You can guess why. Over here are a couple of other weapons. Some of them I guess you may have seen before, like the soldier's bazooka, or a plasma cannon, a pyromaniac's flamethrower, with a buzzsaw here for cutting through the wood and planks. And here we are is, I have no clue. A friend of mine built this, I'm not sure why. Well, I guess it could look pretty cool. If you want me to disassemble it, let me know, but I think it looks alright. Now, here are some vehicles I whipped up. First one here is a mortar. The mortar can basically be deployed on any planet, any world, anytime, anywhere. Here, you have to make it look like it's ready to walk or something before you fire it, otherwise it's going to go all over the place. And it's kind of fragile. Now that was not supposed to happen. However, the reason it did so is because right here, there are these bricks here. And they're supposed to snap off easily. Over here is a guy who can just monitor the explosive range and everything. Here's the mortar. The mortar basically can fire anything from explosive rounds to detonations. You can even reload it. So Lego bricks, cone bricks, cylinder pieces, even studs. You fire it. So that took care of that. Next up is a satellite crusher, which have these proton torpedoes, 2 pilots, and an infantry hold on both sides. They also have these opening doors so the infantry can get out, but no ramp yet. I also have these covering blasters, these large rockets, and these wings. Next up is the Arrowhead bomber. It's supposed to be fast and durable. It has an astromech droid, a gun, and a cockpit with fuel storage, and a small gun there. more rockets, and a torpedo launcher right underneath it. I modeled it after a Y-wing bomber because of these back treads. Now for the enemy, which I'm sure you're probably looking forward to, I guess. Here we have Axonos again. You probably know him from my last video, except I added a little, well, recharge station on the back. Now, I've been working on something. Because he can basically be separated. And, well, can have these legs, which are fully posable. He can just attach himself on these legs. I can show you. Here are his legs. They're basically completely a prototype. Reason being is because he can bend and do all sorts of crazy stuff, making him fully combat official. So yeah. And here's his other weapon, which is nothing more than a shield. You can basically grab it. And this is his gun, which I'm sure you probably remember. Next up is the enemy's weapons. And this is basically the enemy leader. Not much, I admit. A pre-Vizsla helmet, skeletal breastplate, and black armor. If you want to, I can show you his face. And here's his face. I got it nothing more from a battle pack, and he's supposed to be bald. Because I couldn't find any hair for him. Now first off, we got the low altitude assault vehicle, known as simply as the Rotors. Rotors can basically launch, well, sneak attacks on bases because of their cloaking shields. Miniguns, giant cannon, torpedoes on both sides. It's supposed to be extremely large and alien. I built it myself. It took me a long time to get this thing around. And it has they float on beings of electricity and pure energy. Next up is a space version, which is has landing gear, guns bristling, and this thing, which is supposed to be the engine. I can show you in battle mode what it looks like in battle mode. Don't ask me how I did it so fast. Now it has this large thruster which can spin, more guns than it originally had, an opening cockpit, but I choose not to open it. Now for the leader's personal vehicle, the Phantasm. I modeled it after the Magna Guard Starfighter, and I added some improvements, and I mean a lot. I mean, look at it, it looks more like a ghost. It has the same Magna Guard function because I modeled it after a Magna Guard. A couple of plasma cannons in the back, slide opening cockpit like that of the actual Magna Guard Starfighter, and that's it. Like in the comments below, and I will see you then. Oh, and one more thing. I'm sorry if this may be my longest video, and I'm sorry for that. My videos are usually shorter. Other than that, see you later.